What's really good, y'all? It's your boy, you know. Just doing what he do out here in the city, man. Everybody know me. I'm pretty big on the Lyft. On the Lyft thing. You know what I'm saying? I do Uber. As my one dude say, "You do Uber?" Yeah, I do Uber. Yeah, so that's what I do. My video before this one, I think I might have mentioned that I was part-time doing this. Well, that's no longer true. I do this full-time now, people. You know, I do it full-time because I'm looking at this more of an entrepreneur type of thing. I run my own business, you know. Nobody owns me, basically, type attitude, you know. Like, I do this for me. I don't do it to make anybody else happy or anything like that. I do it for me. It makes me happy. It makes me money. But my number one goal here is to learn from the rideshare industry. And at some point, own and run and operate my own transportation company. That's the goal. As you see, you probably already knew from the last video that I made that I got a 2016 Honda Civic right now. That's what I'm driving. It's one of the best vehicles out there on the road as far as gas mileage. You get 41 miles to a gallon, just normal. Basically on the highway, then you get 45 with the eco button. Now, yeah, the eco button, it does take away from some of the other features like the AC, for example, and a few horsepower that you may or may not need at the time. But either way, I think you make more money with a vehicle that's going to cost you less money. And with this, I have a lease, and I think I spoke about the lease and everything like that before, but I mean, it was based on the lease my last video. But all I want to say about the lease now is that I have for sure made more money doing this full time and having a lease than I've ever made. I won't get into figures and all that stuff because I'm just not one of those kind of people that like to mention numbers and stuff like that and figures and start going into numbers and things like that, because I think that's really, you know, personal for me, and I don't like to tell you my business. Just know that I do this full time, and I can wake up every day and I can do what I want to do. If I decide not to do it today, I could just go and do something else. I got the money. The best thing about this gig is that it pays every single day. It's never a day I wake up without a few dollars in my hand. You know what I'm saying? It was plenty of times working at a 9 to 5 that I woke up and I was broke as hell, and all I had was enough money for me to eat for the day. But tomorrow, the next day, I was done. I mean, I'm waking up with $5, got about a half a tank of gas. I'm barely making it to work because I got 3 more days left before it's payday, and I got $5 to my name, so I got 1 day of eating, and I'm pretty much starving the next 3. That's not a life to live. I mean, you living paycheck to paycheck doing that. That's not good. I think everybody knows that living paycheck to paycheck is not really living. But for whatever reason, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, this video is based on more so motivational speaking right now, because what I'm trying to say here is, why in the heck would anybody work a job that's paying $9, $10 an hour, or whatever, and you cannot save your money to save your life? I can save by working in here and doing this, not even really working here. I do this on my own time. I'm an independent contractor. I don't work for any of these people. I don't work for Lyft, nor do I work for Uber. Do I prefer Lyft or Uber? It doesn't matter what I prefer, you know, because at the end of the day, both of them makes me money. One makes me more money than the other, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Money is money. It's coming in from both angles, you know what I'm saying? And I'll take it every day. Now, I work 6 days a week to get this paper because I feel like if I'm not out here, somebody else is out here getting my money. That's the reason why I'm working. so hard. Okay, I take Wednesdays off typically because it's in the middle of the week, it's hump day, and I feel like I can take care of business on Wednesdays. I can go and kick it on Wednesdays if I want to, go out or whatever. And you know, and at the end of the day, if I want to switch it up, I can switch it up. That's the beauty of being an independent contractor. You know, nobody owns you at all. You run your own. It's like you're running your own company, but you don't have to have your name stamped on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that obligation. You know what I'm saying? That comes with, you know, running your own company. So that's the beauty of that. You pay taxes at the end of the year, so you get all your money right now. It's no big deal. Yeah, you're going to owe a lot of money on taxes if you don't do it right. If you don't play your cards right and keep all your receipts and make sure all your miles and stuff like that are all calculated to be deducted, I'm telling you, you got to find yourself an app. You know what I'm saying? Find yourself an app on your phone that you can input this information in so that you will not lose track of it, because having receipts all laying around is pretty tedious, and it's really hard for the CPA man or woman to go through that. It takes them days to get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Weeks to get your stuff together. If you come like with receipts falling out of a folder or something, it is very tedious for them. So try to be as organized as you can possibly be, so that you don't have the issue at the end of the year, because it can and it will be very, very crazy at the end of the year. I haven't done anything as far as taxes with doing this, but I have done taxes before, been an independent contractor, so I know how tedious it can be and how difficult it can be. So make sure that you're very organized. This particular gig, you have to be organized. You have to be very organized, because at the end of the year, you're going to need it. I have one of these folders where it has slots for each month, basically, and it got labels on it. And every receipt that I collect, even if it's a receipt, a full receipt that has no tax on it, I still collect it just in case if I can get some. I don't know. I just want all my receipts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you probably won't be able to get it because food is non-taxable, so you didn't pay anything on tax, but just to have it, you know what I'm saying? Just get into a habit of keeping everything. That way you will never miss anything. You'll always get your paper. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at this. If you do this part-time, you're probably looking at this as just extra money, okay? But if you do this full-time like me, I'm sorry for the sun glare, I'm driving here. If you do this full-time, this is your business. This is your business. So you need to treat it like such. So you need to treat customers how you would treat them if you was running a business. You need to do everything like you would do. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, find yourself an app and you can put all this stuff information in. Something that's possibly free would be best, but it's a good chance you won't be able to get it for free. Well, like I say, if you want to make money, you got to spend money. That's how the game go, man. You know what I'm saying? I have invested in TripCam. TripCam has an app that you can get on your phone. It's called TripCam Companion, and it breaks down all of your expenses for you, like your gas, your tolls, and everything like that, your maintenance and things of that nature. And it breaks down those things so that you can keep track of what you're spending. And then you can actually take a picture of the receipt, so you have a record of the receipt. Now, do not throw the receipt away, because if the FBI, but if the IRS come a calling, they may want some receipts or whatever. You need to have actual receipts. But if everything looked good to them and they don't think they need receipts, then you don't need them. But you never know what they're gonna need, so always keep your receipts handy and organized so that you can find them at will. It's just best to have that. I'm about to go up in this car wash and get this car wash. You know what I'm saying? When you get free car washes like I do, and that's one less expense for you. You know what I'm saying? When you got when you have a maintenance-free vehicle, and I said the word maintenance-free, meaning that I don't have to maintain this vehicle not one bit. All I need to do is put gas in it. That's all I got to do. That's one expense you don't have to worry about as well. So I don't have to worry about that. That's one of the best things about, like I said before, That's one of the best things about the lease program through Uber. You don't have to worry about who's changing the oil, who's gonna pay for the oil. You don't have to worry about that. All you need to worry about is getting money. Drive the vehicle, get money, man. That's all you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of this thing right here. Now, in a minute, after this guy get out the car wash, I'm gonna get my car wash. I'm still gonna talk to you guys because, you know, it's a perfect time to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. So I'm gonna get out here on this road today and try to make as much money as possible. Since I do it full time, my minimum goal is $100. So I don't ever want to do less than $100 in a day. So I'll pretty much stay out here as long as I need to get that money. If it's slow like that, because like I said, I don't have to worry about the maintenance on this vehicle. I don't care about killing the car. I'm out here to make money. That's it. Listen, when people talk about deadhead miles, you only gonna talk about deadhead miles when you have to repair that car. Deadhead miles, dude, it don't even matter. Now, do you want to take the best profitable rides? Yeah, of course you do. That's still the case, even in my situation. You want to take the rides that's gonna be profitable. You don't want to be taking minimum rides all day long. No, because they can get to a point where they're starting to become non-profitable when you start to rack up the miles and the gas, and you're sitting there and you only got fucking $12, you know, like, or $16 or something, like. But in the same token, you can easily be making $16 an hour though. You know what I'm saying? By doing those small rides. So it depends on how you look at it. Honestly, I look at it as like if it was a job. If I was working a job, I'm working there, I came in at 8, I leave at 5. How much did I make, right? How much at the end of the day did I make because of how much I made and how many hours I put in? That's how I look at it. So if I put in 5 hours, I put in, if I'll make it easy, I put in 1 hour today and I made $44. Well, guess what? I'm making $44 an hour. That's amazing. And that's a good day. You starting off at you starting off real good. It's going to be hard to bring that down where you're not going to be making 40 or 30 something dollars an hour. It's going to be hard. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing right here going. So hold on one second. Authorizing my vehicle, my card. Oh no, I just want the free one. And yeah, this car you gotta put your seatbelt on or it will not work. It will not let you drive. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pull up in this baby here. Bam, just like that. Now the wash is about to commence. I want to throw it out there. Always keep yourself some change somewhere. I have like a little change area where I got my change. That's for your tolls. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to whip out your credit card or debit card or whatever to pay tolls wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to just do that real quick. Always keep a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? To pay tolls as well when they get a little bit pricey. You know what I mean? Just keep a few dollars, you know what I mean? I used to never have dollars, you know what I'm saying? Used to never keep dollars and stuff like that. Now I keep them. I basically, when I go to the store, I don't use these no more. I use my debit card and shit like that because I don't want to use my cash. And this all tips, you know what I'm saying? This is tip money that I got, that I kept, you know what I'm saying? I don't spend my tip money. I basically reuse that for business, you know what I'm saying? I may even put it in my account because, you know, this right here, this TripCam back here is $10 a month, and TripCam is basically a tablet, basically hooked up back here. So I'm sorry, it's gonna be a little bit noisy. It's a tablet. You can go to TripCam. You can buy the tablet. It's $200. But what I did, I went on Amazon, found me an 18-inch tablet. It's a Galaxy, a Samsung Galaxy. I paid $150. I got the headrest, which is $20. TripCam want to charge you $30 for it, so I didn't go for that. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to kind of push the seat up a little bit so that people get in the back, and it's really good for tips and things of that nature. You need the internet, or because I learned this at the airport one time. A guy was about to give me a tip, but I didn't have my internet on my phone, my Wi-Fi on, so it did not work. So he couldn't give me a tip because he didn't have cash. Most people don't have cash. That's why you need to have something that, you know, they can do that with. Makes sense to me. So, yes, sir. So yeah, that's what I do. The best thing about it goes directly to my bank account. Within a few days, it goes there. You know what I mean? So that's cool for me. You know what I'm saying? I like that feature about it. You know, it go to my account. I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, they take their little cut out of it. That's just the way the game go. But I look at it like this. You know, people be like, well, they take about blah, 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 blah. Listen, if you didn't have something so raw like that, guess what? You would have made $0 though, bruh. I understand you want to get something maybe that's a little cheaper, but you need it. Because everybody does not have cash. And they will not tip your ass if they don't have cash. You know what I'm saying? And you just lose out on $5 or something. You know? Like when they take their little percentage out, I make $4.80 out of a $5 tip. I ain't too mad. You know, I made $4.08, 80 cents. Are you serious? I would have made $0 if I didn't have it. So you gotta think, man. It's all about making money, man. You know, everybody's in business out here. So these people are in business to get your money, and you in business to get somebody else's money. That's how commerce is made. That's how it is. You think Home Depot don't have expenses? They got hella expenses. I'm over here at Home Depot right now. You think the bank don't have expenses? Yes. They have the people that bring the money to the bank, they gotta pay them. Ain't nothing for free, man. Everything has an expense to it, and that's why I hate talking to some Uber drivers that just be like, wow, that's a lot of money. You spend a lot of money. You know what I tell them? You gotta spend money to make money. If you run this thing like a business, you will make money. But if you run this thing like a hobby, well, last time I checked, the hobby, you don't make money doing hobbies. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like how I look at it, or maybe you can look at it how you look at it. Maybe you look at it a certain way and it still makes money. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, the way I do things has never failed anybody, because I'm doing things that I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I'm going based off of what primetime leaders, people that have done it before, are doing now, have done in the past, and have doing it right at this very moment. You know what I'm saying? It's basic business. You got to spend money to make money. You know what I'm saying? Being cheap and shit like that, that's one of the worst things you can do, is be a cheap ass. Because I can't see how a cheap ass could ever make money if all you do is be cheap as hell. You too cheap. You can't make no money being cheap. You spend money, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't overspend. Learn how to cut the corner so you can get what you like. Like, for example, I could have paid $50 more for this tablet from TripCam. No, I could have paid $34 for the thing to hold it. But no, I paid $150, $19, $20. So I saved money. I still got, and then I could have went to the 25 plan, which would have been their data. But I said no. I have internet on my phone, which is unlimited. I'll just use my own. I paid $60 a month for it anyway. So that's an expense that I was gonna pay regardless if I did this or if I did something else. It's just that fucking simple. it's funny, when I try to refer people to this, they always look at you and be like, I don't want to do this. Okay, well, it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is. It's not for everybody. I don't think that everybody should do this. I don't want everybody doing this, because if everybody did this, it would be no money out here to get. It'd be too saturated in the game. And we don't need everybody out here, because everybody just ain't shit. Some people don't need to even be working, doing this type of business. This is not for them. And I'm pretty much going on to a little tangent now. It's kind of like really off in the boondocks. So with that being said, I've been sitting here talking to you guys for 20 minutes, and it's really time for me to make some money. I haven't made no money today. I just started, so actually I haven't started yet. So I'm gonna go out here and get this paper. But anyway, good looking on everything. Just so you know, I did just sign up for a company called Userb, and Userb is basically, it's not a TNC company. So TNC is I'm sorry, I jumped right back into something else, but I want to throw this out there before I leave. TNC is a transportation network company, which is Uber and Lyft. Okay. With that being said, Uber and Lyft are TNC companies, and Userb is not. I just ordered my business cards last night. Now, Userb is a company that basically set up reservations for TNC companies like Uber and Lyft. So, for example, you give somebody, if somebody wants to request you because they like you as a driver, they can request you. And there's like incentives for them to pick you, for you to go and pick them up. At times, it just depends on the driver, on the passenger. The passenger can give you extra money, like an incentive to come pick them up, whatever. So that's basically like your tip guarantee. You know what I'm saying? If they offer that, and it's sweet because you can kind of set up your day. You don't have to be an on-demand driver every single day. It's going to be days where you just don't have none. But if you got it set up to a point where you got, repeat business, it's literally like you running a business. You got real live customers, clientele that like you, that only want you, and it kind of gives the power back to the riders, because the riders love their drivers, and now they got their own personal driver, and it also helps boost up your rating. Because if they like you, because you get some people that just don't like you because they just don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair. I done had people get in my car, don't talk to me at all, and get out of my car and rate me a 1. Because I don't know why. I don't know. They wasn't talking to me. They didn't speak English or whatever the case may be. I tried to start a conversation with them. They don't like me. I didn't do nothing to them, but they get out of my car and rate me a 1. I got entertainment in the back, all kind of stuff. I don't got water and all that because I don't get down with that. But they still rate you what they want to rate you. That's just how the game go. But with this, you get the ones that like you, and your ratings automatically go up because of that. So just think of that. I would download that if you guys haven't heard Userb. It is something new from what I know. It is something pretty sweet because they do have reservations. They do kind of like, some people post on there and basically want to ride the next day or whatever, and you may or may not be the closest person to them or whatever. It may not make sense to you. It may make sense for you to pick them up, whatever the case may be. But all you gotta do is say I'm interested, and then boom, you'll get the ride if that's what it works out for both parties. And then you just go pick them up. And then how it works, because they're not the same, they're not working hand in hand with these Userb and these TNC companies. So when you get to the person, what they need to do is they need to request when they get in your car. That's how you are the closest person to them, and they can get in your car and you can take them off. Make sure, and I'm put this out there, do not, and I mean by no means do you ever do a cash ride. Okay, because if you get into a car accident and you have rideshare insurance like I do, your rideshare insurance does not cover, okay, that passenger at this moment, because you are doing something completely off app, and that's completely against the law. You will lose your license possibly for that, and you definitely won't get your car paid for. So don't do that. Make sure it's always legit, always on app, always legit. That's just the best way to do it. This is the best practice. Make sure you always use the best practice methods. That way you don't get into any trouble if something was to occur. With that being said, this is your boy Javon signing off. About to get this money. I'm in Cleveland. Lyft, baby. If you want to sign up for Lyft, all you gotta do is use my code, baby. It's MD4545. I'm gonna say it one more time. Yes, sir. MD454545. Yes, sir. Lyft, baby. Lyft, baby. All right, I'm out.